y'all gonna give me my credit. Because 2 in one day, now mind you, I'm fully aware that the first one was late, and technically it should have been done yesterday. But we're not going to talk about that. What we're going to talk about is how I am back. Hello on this segment, 7 days of Christmas week. What did God tell me to say? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for sticking it out with me. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even have, let me not say I don't have faith in myself, but in some way, shape, or form, there's a part of me that understands that I have proven, based on my track record, that we have some consistency issues, but we are trying to use this moment, this week, as a moment to get us a lot more custom and just to get me more comfortable with doing it more weekly. I've done well with my word of the year of intentionality in some areas, but there are some areas like this that I still can use work in. So God is, doing his thing in us. And so hopefully this week can kind of get me prepped, because I want to start doing it more regularly, coming out with more videos, hopefully get comfortable enough to vlog, etc. So welcome back to my channel. On the second day of Christmas week, the good Lord told me to say, let's normalize accountability, people. Like, one of the things that I've noticed, and I can vouch for myself, is that our pride is detrimental. Our pride has killed relationship. Our pride has killed jobs, opportunities, people, and ourselves. Our pride is dangerous, and our pride stops us from taking accountability. I believe that God is stepping his people into a season where he wants us to be more accountable of our actions. Be more accountable if we're not being disciplined. Be more accountable if we are. Step up to the plate. Knock your pride aside. Knock your feelings aside. Knock all of that aside. And I know I am coming in like hot and heavy right now, but I feel as though God is telling me, sugarcoating it for myself is not going to help me. So why is it going to help anybody else? I've learned through this year how beautiful it is just to keep it 100% real. Like, being honest, God already knows what I did. Like, take a look at yourself in a moment. Look at the things that you've done, the mistakes you've made, the things that you're not so proud of to tell people. Look at all of those things. Do you realize that God was right there doing everything with you? When you lied, when you cheated, when you stole, when you did something that wasn't pleasing to him. He was present. He saw it. He peeped that. He's just waiting for you to take accountability. And I'm a firm believer, at least I attempt to live my life in a way where I understand that first and foremost, I have to be accountable with God. I have to be honest with God. I have to be able to get in my space and in the presence of God and understand that no matter what, the way God is set up, he wants to know from me. He wants me to take that step and say, hey, okay, cool. I did this. Could I not done it? Yes. But I did it. I take responsibility. I understand the consequences that may come with it, whatever it looks like. And that's the hard part. I think that's the hard part about it. Our pride understands that not only do we have to take accountability and put ourselves in a space where we can potentially be judged, not by God, but by other people, but at the same token, we understand that now when you take accountability and you open your mouth and you say that something has been done, the next step is you have to handle whatever is dished out. Like, if you cheated in your relationship, if that person chooses to leave, it's nothing you can do. And I believe that taking accountability is more for us. Because like I said, first and foremost, take accountability with God, but secondly, take accountability with yourselves. I am brutally honest with myself. Like, even if I tell no one else, my parents may not know, my best friends may not know, I know. And I try my hardest to take accountability and sit in my own space and be like, yo, you did this for this reason. Let's keep it real. Like, you don't gotta lie to yourself. You're with yourself 25/8. And I say 25 because even in the most unconscious moments, anytime, like, the only person you can guarantee who will be present is you. In those moments, you're doing those things that you don't want nobody to know about, those little weird quirks, those little whatevers, you're with you. You know. Fess up. Fess up. It is the best decision that you can make. And it's hard. Now, it's hard. Like, I don't know what it is about saying stuff. Like, you can be honest with yourself and have it in your head. But it's something about when you say it. Like, it's like you throwing those words. It's just like word vomit. And you stop and you're like, wow, this is real. Like, this is here. And I just truly, honestly feel like we are so afraid of ourselves. We are afraid of looking at ourselves in the mirror and we seeing a person we don't like. We seeing things that we don't want to do. Excuse me. And it's mind-boggling to me, because if you can't be honest with nobody else, you should be able to be honest with yourselves. You should be able to keep it real with yourself. So, as I am challenging myself, because I don't want anyone to be in this space to think that, oh my gosh, she's over here telling me what to do. Nah. God is trying my life. God is really working it out of me, because I struggle with taking accountability. I struggle in areas because it's like, not only do you want to present yourself like you got it all together, but the truth of the matter is you also want to satisfy that little prideful feeling and that thing inside of you, that ego that likes to be scratched. And so as we step into this moment, into the season, into Christmas, and we all are around family, and I don't know about anybody else family, but you get around family, they start being over here like, oh my God, you got this, or they gloat, or, when you get something new for Christmas, you over here trying to, show out and whatever. Or even if you haven't seen these people in a while and they start talking about you're married, so now you get to flaunt the ring, or you get to flaunt the baby, or you get to be saying you're pregnant, all of these different stuff. Be mindful. Be mindful in those moments. Don't glow and show off just the good stuff. Don't show off the stuff that you can throw in people's faces. Keep it real with yourself, keep it real with God, and keep it real with others, that, hey, I'm not all it's cracked up to be. Social media has given us a false perception that we need to present ourselves in a certain way. We need to present ourselves all put together. Let me be the first to tell y'all, I'm a hot mess. It is what it is. I'm a hot mess. But I am a hot mess who loves God with everything inside of me. And I can't promise that I'll be perfect, but I can promise that I'll progress. And in one of the ways that I will progress is I will take accountability. I will take accountability when I haven't lost the weight that I want to lose, because I chose to eat unhealthy, or I chose not to wake up. I will take accountability when I didn't save to the capacity I could, because I chose to spend my money recklessly. I will take accountability if a relationship doesn't work out because I chose to not communicate. Like, for me to knock my pride aside, because let me tell y'all, be mindful. If y'all don't knock y'all pride aside, Jesus gonna do it. And I can tell y'all, Jesus hand heavier than your own. So you should take the time to understand that. Let me take accountability. Let me take responsibility for my actions. Let me knock my pride aside and keep it real with myself, keep it real with my God, and keep it real with people around me. That, bruh, I don't got it all together and I'm still out here making mistakes. I'm still learning. But by the grace of God, I will be better than the day before. So today and every day moving forward, I encourage you to get in a space. And if that means writing down, because personally, I feel like there are practical ways to take all that I'm saying and apply them. If that means you take a notebook, and even if that's a start for you and God to gain some accountability, or you and yourself to gain some accountability, write out some things. If you know that you had a goal to lose weight and you didn't reach that goal, take accountability and say, hey, what did I do or what didn't I do that prompted me not to reach this goal? It sucks reading it now. Like, when you think about it, like, it sucks. And to all those people who are heavily goal oriented, like, this will probably be like a big slap in the face for you. Like, it's going to be a hard pill to swallow. But I encourage you to be practical about it. Like, don't just sit here, hear the message and be like, yeah, whatever. Do something about it. Only you could. God already know. He already know the goals you set. He already know that little notebook that you were writing I'm going to accomplish this. He knows what you haven't accomplished. And trust me, when I had a conversation about this with God, like myself, like I literally sat down and was like, yes, I'm better, but I didn't accomplish the goals. It hit me. But it also made me re-examine my methods. It made me re-examine my practices. And it made me realize that, hey, I didn't reach my goals, but I'm not where I was. And that is A-okay. Give yourself grace in this season when you do take accountability, when you do start taking responsibility. This is not a space and a moment for you to start beating up on yourself or for you to tell everybody, oh, what is all wrong, or to have a pity party for yourself. This is a moment for you to step into, hey, I can do better. I haven't done better, but I can, and I will, but I'm not at the same place that I was. That is what grace is. Grace understands that you can take accountability and responsibility for your actions, and you can suffer the consequences, but still understand that, hey, that was me then. This is me now. I will suffer the consequences with grace, and I will move forward with this, not making the same mistake twice. So, guys, that is the little gem on the second day of Christmas week. Again, I wish you guys the best of days. Happy Taco Tuesday. I hope all of your gift shopping is completed and now you are just locking up those cute little gift presents and putting them underneath the tree. And I hope for love. I hope for peace. I hope for joy to encompass you and your families. But most of all, I hope for pride to be set aside and for you to step into a space of accountability to better yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.